We can grab some coffee?
You want to go get some coffee with me?
I put my water over here real quick. Oh man, that's some technical difficulties. But yeah, for anyone who like, wait, Cassandra's like the stream hasn't started on YouTube yet. Wait, oh, has it not? What do you mean? Because I was in the stream starting page for quite a bit. Let me double check, because we were having some trouble with the VPN earlier. Seems like some of the locations are just not working. So we found the winner, and it's San Jose, thankfully. Okay, it's still. Oh no. Okay, now it's showing. Okay, yeah, it's the YouTube stream is a little bit behind in time. But yeah, I thought you meant like all together, like the stream kept saying upcoming or something, like as an event. I thought you meant like that. No, if you see the stream starting page saying stream starting soon, that actually means the stream's technically going. But I almost totally forgot about the poll I wanted to do, and since today is Tuesday, so I don't stream tomorrow. I actually don't know if I'll be streaming Thursday. Mr. Coffee wants to go to Lotteria, the latte, what do you call it? I guess it is Lotteria shopping mall. It's like a big mall here in Korea. Because his boss gave him, it's kind of like a gift card money kind of thing. Like you turn this like certificate in and they give you, like, it's kind of like Monopoly money, but it's like has real value money. I just don't know why they just don't give you cash. Well, I guess they want to make sure you use it at the mall though. So it's kind of like it's like a gift card with extra steps, in my opinion. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. So we're gonna go there, and I don't know how soon we'll get back. I might be able to still stream. It depends on how early we get back or how early we go. Probably in the morning. I'm generally behind on time, so I get it. I know. It actually doesn't even help too. The whole VPN mess too. It just like hit me last second. I'm like, okay, wait, let me write a poll real quick. I didn't even realize it took me that long to write it. I thought it was gonna take me like 2 minutes to write it up, but I am a slow writer, y'all. The more I had to like keep backspacing and try to fix my typing errors because your girl can't type. I type better than I used to. I used to be like the finger at a time typer. I'm trying to get more into the flow of using all my fingers at the same time, but alas, it's hard to escape the spelling mistakes because you just end up hitting the wrong key. The good news is I also want to give some time as well. Right now it's still on excellent because I didn't want to like keep my hopes up and start streaming just for it to like go unstable. So looks like San Jose is the winner. Oh, it sucks though because actually Dallas was doing pretty good for a bit. It's so weird because I actually have noticed that there are some locations with this VPN that actually surprisingly like they don't work for like Netflix, but they'll work for like say Paramount Plus or something like like a smaller streaming service. So just to keep things even Steven, I'm gonna switch to. So I also put the VPN on. I turn it on for what do you call it? The phone as well when I read chat. More because I don't know if that's because I'm technically still logged in right onto Twitch and I don't want Twitch seeing that I'm using that I'm like, why is this on Korean internet and the other one's on American internet, right? Like, so I gotta keep all things same. So I kind of wonder how lag chat is for me actually, since I'm like viewing it through a VPN. Okay, let me open that up. Also, we get a follow too. Says oh, by Nisk. I hope I'm saying that right. Niski 9. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let me go back and check any chat I may have missed a little bit earlier. Go back up. Oh, and also a login. I'll be the Electivire. Oh, the Pokemon, I think. Yeah, oh, do you have anything you want me to call you? Because unfortunately, I can't read Arabic, so I have no idea how to pronounce your username. Do you have like a nickname you go by? Or or you could also tell me how to say your name, like how to pronounce it. Unless, I don't know if you have like a Twitch, account, because I think that could be like, I wonder if that would work. If someone on YouTube logs in on their Twitch, watches my stream on Twitch just long enough to like, go in the stream avatars panel and switch it to whatever thing they want. Like, would that change? I guess that would change for the YouTube as well. I have no idea how the people on YouTube switch their avatars. Like, I have no idea how that works. Let me see. Okay, so I'm on my Twitch account, but I'm using my tablet at the moment for a baby project. Oh, that's cute. Unstable, like my mental health. Yo, it's a little lemon seed. Oh, there's a storm here, so I worry the line might disappear as well. And are like even Steven, and now we are the Crystal Champs. We are. Oh, there. Hold on. Ignore that piece of paper. That's just to kind of block out any extra sunlight. If I don't, like, say I hold something up like this, you guys can kind of see it. But if I don't have it, there's like a bit of a glare. Yeah, you can see how it kind of, you get that like glare if I don't have that piece of paper there. There we go. Yeah, it's like for any light colored yarn. I hate having it though because it looks ugly as hell, but I gotta find something. It's weird because I like to look out the window though. I actually had the window closed, but they're like frosted, like the outside doors. So it's like, you think that would have been enough actually to like, what's like the word, to balance out the light? But alas, no, I still get a strong streak of sunlight in this spot, even though it's like, what time is it? It's like almost 5, man. Like, I'm starting way too late for this. So we're gonna try to work on Bear, her doggo. This is how far we got, right here. So we need to make his little muzzle real quick. It's not gonna be very big. I think it'll just be, let's see. Probably just like literally like one round of single crochet, I bet. So I'm gonna make another little like kind of oval shape. I'll probably chain 4 again. Yeah, that was like, man, that was throwing me in for a loop. I was a little worried too because like, right, like today is February 27th when it was supposed to be Twitch was gonna be gone from Korea, you know what I mean? So I was actually a little worried, thinking like, was last night like not a coincidence? Like, was it like, does it matter if I'm on a VPN or not? It's not gonna work at all. But I did view, actually, it looks like I can still go on Twitch actually and watch a stream. There are some differences though, I did notice. So I think people can still watch streams in Korea. They just can't subscribe to their favorite streamers, because I noticed there was no place to buy biddies or to subscribe. The subscribe button was gone. And it came back as soon as I like turned the VPN on. So I think they are gonna let people probably watch, I think, live streams and stuff. Just they can't stream themselves, unfortunately. And I was really worried that was the reason, but I think more has to do with, I think, some of Privado's servers are like maybe kind of down or not that great. Let me see. Oh, considering this is a small craft, does it mean is it compact hobby? So storage for this kind of small. I actually would say, because like I feel like I have a lot of yarn, but then I see people who do like, especially people who do clothing, they have walls of yarn. I just have let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 6 crates of yarn, and granted, some of that yarn was yarn I brought with me, like just regular big yarn. The other 4 crates are of my milk cotton yarn. That's just because I wanted a lot of colors. But if you wanted, like, you don't have to get that much. You just probably need to get like one of every color you want. And then if it's like a splittable yarn, right? Or better yet, if you just work entirely with embroidery floss, it probably is very, very small storage actually. I just have a lot of stuff myself because I have stuff for like the jewelry findings, but I do think like that's why I'm kind of glad with the kind of work I do, because like I love Catnip stuff. Well, they don't do crochet, but she has to have a lot of storage because she's got to store all her stickers she prints and all her backing cards, and like you kind of need a studio for that. I feel like I'm kind of the person who would never actually need like a separate studio from the home, right? Like I just need a small room within the house or something to be my studio per se, you know? Like my little hobby can be kind of anywhere, which is really nice. I think I can just do... Actually, I do wonder if doing one more might be too much. Oh yeah, if I do a single round of crochet, single crochet, that actually might be too much. So actually, I'm gonna just try sewing on. I'm gonna stuff the yarn tail. I was also welcome in Shade. How you doing? Also, what's up, King Poverty? How you doing? Yeah, we had a little bit of a rough start today, because like at least 3 different servers I tried with my VPN were all like not working. It kept like the stream kept being unstable and buffering every like 30 seconds, and we finally found the San Jose server was the winner. Actually, one thing I noticed was a little weird too, Maysheep, like when I was doing the internet speed test, for some reason the San Francisco server, it actually said Wichita, Kansas when I was doing the internet speed test, which was really weird, and it was kind of low compared to the other speed, like the speed test I did at the beginning when I first got this VPN to test it out. Like they were in the hundreds basically, like I think it was like 130 download speed, almost 100, like 80s, like 89 something for like download speed, and this was like I think like 60 upload speed and then 22 download. Oh no, 60 download speed, 22 upload for like this San Francisco one. And I was like, ooh, that's really way lower. But apparently, according to like Google, like that should still have been plenty to like stream on though. So I think they're having a little bit of problem. And or I do wonder, possibly, I don't know, like does it depend, like could like servers just be busy for the day? Like if a lot of people are using it, could that like lower the speed of it if just like a bunch of people decide to use that server? I do wonder if that's it maybe. The problem is, so I was actually hoping the Los Angeles one would work, because that's the one that usually works the best, because that's like probably the closest one to Korea in my opinion. And yeah, you need a large container and a chair. Pretty much actually, you could probably actually have all your storage within a desk space actually. Like if you have like those kind of desks that have like the shelving on the side, that's the kind I have. I love it so much because I have like baskets below, so I have 2 shelves on the lower part. Then I have like all my pens and stuff up, like I have my pen pods, I have like little decorations and candles up here, and I have baskets below me. So like if you like did it like if you didn't get too much yarn, you actually could like confine everything to one like little corner of a room. Like you don't really need much room for this kind of hobby. Let me see. Oh yeah, it really is. Wait, Proton VPN. Oh, I thought because I have Privado. Never heard of Proton though. Is the goated greatest of all time. I went with Privado though because this was a recommendation from Offie Stitch, who's another streamer, and she has a friend who live streams on Twitch from China, and I did not know that China was blocked in China. I mean, I didn't know Twitch was blocked in China, so that knows like, ooh, that's gonna be a very good VPN since now, because I live in South Korea. Me and my husband plan to move back probably in about 2 years, because his company wants to put him in a position like somewhere over in America, but they just need to open an American branch first, right? And you can't just like open a branch willy-nilly, right? There's probably like lots of preparation and paperwork that's got to be done. Not to mention like, I think there's no way they can give him a work visa. I think it would have to be done. Like I would have to like get him a spousal visa first, and then they can like make the branch. I think. I don't know all the legality of all that. I know the internet works in mysterious ways. Yeah, I'm having a really fun blessing and curse. Oh dear. So it's like something good but a little something bad all at the same time. Let me see. Oh yeah, some nicer VPNs show which servers are high traffic that can slow it down. Well, that's the thing, they were all in the green actually. The top, like usually like San Jose, LA, any like all the ones in California, and then Denver and Dallas. I had actually been using the Dallas one because for some reason after like the big rainfall that LA had a little while back, that's actually when it cut out. That's like our first time it cut out and went unstable in the middle of stream. So we just thought it was due to the rainfall. But I have noticed certain locations will not work with Netflix, because this VPN thankfully can work with like, you know, Disney Plus and Netflix. I don't really need that much for Disney Plus per se, but I need it more for like Netflix, because, you know, like Death Note was not on Korean Netflix. And Inuyasha, it used to be on Korean Netflix, but it did not have the English dub. It only had Korean dub, and it was awful. I did not like the Korean dub of Inuyasha. The voices were just too strange for me. But, what do you call it? Yeah, so it seems like I have to like kind of play around, switch it, because it'd be different. Like one day the San Jose one will be better, one day the Dallas one will be better. So I don't know how VPNs work in that regard. Like, I don't know if they're having problems. See, I only plan on making one of two things. One would be 2 colors, so that'll make it easier, just yellow and green. Ooh, what are you planning on making though? Definitely sounds like something for springtime. Oh wait, really? Every Western platform is blocked. Yeah, I was about to say, like, it does seem like some locations are blocked. Right? Like, that's what people talk about with server, but like a different location of that same server might work for other things. I hate how they block them, man. I guess they have to do it legally, but still, it just drives me nuts sometimes. And also, welcome to the Craft Wife. Let me see. See, it can be compact as long as you only buy what you need per item. But if you are like goblin like me, who hoard yarn and half the office is nothing but yarn. Yeah, Minecraft, that is me, honestly. Like, it's hard to not want to buy more and more yarn. Thankfully, I go more for colors, because, like, since I'm doing amigurumi, I just need everything to be, like, one. I don't need, like, fancy textures or anything like that, because I don't really do wearables or anything like that. So I just want, like, just plain worsted weight and just some solid colors, basically. I just want to increase my color palette. Oh wait, oh no, you're talking about wait, Little Limousine, are you talking about like every Western platform is blocked in China? That would actually, does that mean like, I guess that means like Instagram is blocked, Facebook, all that? So I guess all that stuff's blocked. Okay, I thought you were talking about the VPNs, but I mean, I have heard about that though, where like some servers would be blocked with certain VPNs, like certain locations, and you just have to like play around with it, unfortunately. I'm just hoping the Dallas one does not get blocked soon, because that's how I watch like Laverne and Shirley on Pluto. I stumbled into an Insta video saying that they now can even delete uncomfortable pictures out of people's private chats. That's crazy. Oh, that means like they're like inside your phone. Oh, that's uncomfy, man. See, this is what I don't like. Oh, the CCP, man, they are just a little bit too... Oof, overbearing. They are like an overbearing mother, I swear to God. It's mostly a curse because it often leads me to heartbreak more than often not. Then it sucks. Wait, did I miss some chat in between? Try to catch up on everyone's chat real quick. I'm a broken man. Oh dear. No, I really want to make... Oh, we gotta make some lemons. I have a lot of hobby interests I want to squeeze into. I like that little pun. Like squeezing lemons to make some lemonade. Now I want lemonade. I'm gonna go on a trip in a few days, and I plan to buy all the beads. Yes, all the beads. Oh, okay, so you were talking about chat. Yeah, that's like, right, they just kind of like block everything out. That's like so scary too. Cause it also make kind of like, right, like, cause they don't know, unless they don't know any better, they won't really know that much about the outside world. Like that shit's like a little creep. That level of censorship, I do not like. It makes me uncomfy as hell. Wait, did they change the dragon emoji? Wait, was it not like that before? I thought it was. Oh, somehow I keep getting people stashes that they were not able to use in their lifetime, so I have tons of yarn lying around, and this year I'm pushing to work down my stash. Oh yeah, same. I thought it was a little dino. Was it different? To be fair, I don't really remember what it originally looked like when because they brought it out not too long ago. Oh no, are we about to have like a Mandela effect? Oh, I remember it was flat and switching side to side. Oh, do you mean like the animation changed? Oh, maybe. It looks... Maybe they updated it to be more fluid? Because now it looks like his little arms are waving back and forth, so maybe they have more maybe they added more frames, I guess. I know, right? Like, we all need to basically work down our stash pretty much. Like how Cassandra's like, ooh, wow. Yeah, the whole... Yeah, thing with, like, China censorship is just... Yeah, creepy. It is a big wow. Like, oh... Man, to think that they can, like, just delete... And the thing is, though, whose chat are they taking time to go into just delete pictures from their chat? Like, my good... Do you know how many people are in China? And they're going around, everyone's, like, their own little... In private chat rooms, they're like, I don't like this picture, so I'm gonna delete it. Like, what? What? It's just, that is, oof. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know if, I feel like America but probably might eventually become like that, which kind of worries me. I'm like, oh dear, no. I hope not. My crochet patterns would never be safe. Oh, imagine if they started doing that where, like, maybe people who work at part of the government who do this, I guess this is a job where they go into your private chats and take things, like, they could just, like, steal private information, like, oh, you have an idea for a business? Stolen! It's just like, ooh, that's super uncomfy. Because, you know, it's not gonna just stop at uncomfortable pictures. Like, they're gonna keep going far, far into it. Imagine, because if they're in your private chats, that means they can see, like, your private information. Like, what if you gave someone your bank details? Like, you know, like, maybe you and a relative are trying to make a transaction, and, like, maybe you shared some, like, I know it's probably not smart to share your bank details over text, but I'm guessing, could they do this through email, though? Because I don't know if this is just only for texting. Like, if they could do it through your email, like, oof, they can see a lot of private information. Someone can drain your bank account. See, that's the stuff I don't like. And see, I ripped the old dino dance, at least it lives on in my badge. I know, right? We all got our own FBI agents watching us. Bro, I hope my FBI agent loves crochet, because they're probably bored as fuck with me. They're probably like, oh, enough. Like, all you talk about is yarn and crochet. Why do I have to have the most boring candidate, or client, not client, what we should call them? What do you call... I guess victim? I don't know. What would we called to our FBI agents? Yeah, target, yeah. why is my target so, or my subject, why are they so boring? Give me a new one. I want someone with excitement in their life. Be like, sorry fam, that ain't me. I'm quite vanilla and quite boring. And I love it. Because that means my life is not chaotic. Except when my mother-in-law tries to make it chaotic. She's a whole different story. Thankfully, she's been behaving pretty good though lately. So I'm hoping she doesn't have a relapse and goes back to her ye old ways of the fat shaming and stuff. Thankfully now, ever since I made the baby clothes, she's been pretty nice to me. Hasn't like berated Mr. Coffee or anything. So, but you know, I don't want to jinx myself. Oh, really? Do they scrape your DMs to give you ads? Oh, that's even creepier now. I thought they just went off by what post you liked. I never knew if they went. It does seem, though, I seem to get more ads depending on what I like in my posts. I've never really had ads given to me, except for like the one exception of, this was not an Instagram thing. It's more like I got an email. That's the creepiest part. Like, I remember one time a long ago, me and my sister were just talking. She was thinking about taking, this is when she was in college, and thinking to change her major from music. She's like, I don't know, maybe I'll switch to forensics or something. That sounds cool. And then like next day I get an email saying like, hey, want to sign up for affordable forensic classes? And I'm just like, why was this email sent to me? Did they like, okay, if they're listening to us, they sure as hell ain't listening well, because they would know that it was about her taking the classes and not me. Yet I'm the one who got the email. That was spooky as shit. Wish I took a screenshot, man. It was back a long time ago. I think it was even before I had a phone. This was when I had my little tablet. But that was extra spooky, because that was not talked through text. That was talked through words when we were sitting on the couch at home. This was before I think I moved in with Mr. Coffee. I'd be like, right, that or you turn to Asia into a crochet artist. Oh, I hope so. That would be the dream, honestly. Oh, imagine I turn him into a yarn goblin. That would be wonderful. Imagine they just get so obsessed with crochet they end up quitting their job to fulfill a life of just crocheting professionally. That would be so adorable. That'd be like a wholesome, what do you call it, FBI like little movie. I need something for his nose. I think I'll just use black. I think brown, the dark brown will be not dark enough. I'm gonna use black. Oh, that green should not have been in here. I know, right? Imagine them having to explain how they got into crochet. Well, FBI agent, if you're listening up, get your ass into gear and go out and buy some yarn and get a hook and get straight to hooking now. That is a demand on my part. At least it'll give you some joy in your sad, sad life. Like, imagine how boring that would actually of a job that would be, having to watch everyone has like their own designated like FBI agent, just like, oh my god, how long, like how boring would that be? Because I know the majority of us are like just plain Janes. We're not very interesting. We're not like secret drug dealers, you know, or like in the mafia or anything like that. We're just like the average old Joe. So I can imagine our lives probably get very boring. Like, what did you learn from the subject? Like, I learned to make a lemon, see? I know, right? So like, actually I do wonder like how much things they would learn from people, like if they're having to watch all kinds of different people, right? They would be watching people like all different walks of life, like people who are probably like scientists, doctors, people who probably like architectures, like, you know, and they talk about their work. They probably get to learn a bunch of like terminology and all that good stuff. And new skills. Oh, speaking of actually like fiber art crafts, like I saw like this cool post on Instagram talking about like I forgot the name of it because I think it's like Swedish or something. I'm not positive. It looked like that kind of region type of language. I don't know if it's like Norwegian, Swedish, Danish. I have no idea, but it was like, let me see if I can find it. Wait, it was on my Instagram. It's like a cool, what you basically like, it's like crocheting with a single knitting needle. It's weird. It does look very complex. Because my god, that woman had so many loops on her finger, and I'm like, having to remember how to do it will be crazy. Oh, no. We do not want music to play. I do not want to get copyrighted. Let me find it. I saved it, I think. Wait, was it on? Wait, maybe it wasn't Instagram. Maybe it was YouTube? Could have been YouTube, maybe. Let me double check. Could have swore, though, it was Instagram. I thought I saved it. Okay, well, let me check at least my activity. It should show up in likes at least. Okay, here it is. Null binding? Yeah, it looks really cool though. Like, she's just using like one knitting needle. But you have to like have a bunch of loops, and it's like a very different process. She shows like some really cool stuff made of it. I think it's like the older stuff, but like I think she shows a dress in a second, or a shirt that she made. Yeah, see, like she's got like 3 or 4 different loops on her thing, and you have to like pull it all the way through each time, which that's probably painstakingly slow actually, because you pull it through each, like pull through like a needle each time. Oh yeah, it is kind of like a needle. It's got a hole in the end, so it's like crocheting with a needle. But it's actually, the stitch is really pretty though. She made a really cute shirt. Yeah, that's sure. Look how cute that is. I want to crochet something like that. Let's see. Oh wait, was it by Tuscan Knit Crochet? Oh no, this is by Kira Alina Crafts, I believe. It's called like null binding. Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's got like a little circle above the A, so I could be pronouncing it wrong. It may have been a temperature blanket. I can't tell because it was all pink though. It's pink for a cold color. It was like pinks and purples, but well, that like shirt she made, her like that shirt was beautiful. But I can only imagine how long these things take though. It looked like doing a single stitch looked like it took a while. Because I'm like, I think it's more like the act of having to draw all the way through all that yarn every single time. Oh man, that would like take forever. I actually wonder if there's like a similar stitch that we could like probably recreate with crochet. Oh, his little nose is looking cute. We're making Bear's little nose right now. I think instead of round eyes, I think I'm gonna give him like happy closed eyes. I think that would look cute for him, like he's like super content. Well, I gotta give him a little tongue though, sticking out. Okay, let's see. Right, oh yeah, the Tunisian knit stitch done with like the super long crochet needle. Oh, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, actually they look kind of maybe similar. I remember there was a Tunisian, I don't know if it's the knit stitch, but no, there was a Tunisian stitch that looked kind of similar to like the stitch the lady was doing, the null binding stitching. I probably need to find, oh, so it is Swedish. Oh, I got it right. That's probably thanks to Clicky Clicky Wiki, honestly. I get like exposed to like more Swedish words from his channel. So I was like, this looks very Swedish like. So but I wasn't positive if it was. Okay, so in Swedish it's pronounced like a O. Null bind, so it's like a null binding, I guess? Null binding? So not like null binding, like null binding. Probably can like copy paste and like probably find like a little pronunciation video somewhere, I bet. That is the one thing I do like about this like day and age, is that like now we can like look up pronunciation videos. Back then people would just like pronounce crap wrong, unfortunately. Okay, let me open. I think it's still, is it still in the post? Let me see. Okay, oh, I forgot I'm not on a VPN on this phone, so I gotta type it in here. Oh, wait, okay, so it could be. Oh, see, that's what I mean, like, it could have been either been Swedish, Danish, or Norwegian. So, right, like, it would be hard to tell. Let's see. Make sure I spelled it right. Maybe within this YouTube video real quick. Knot binding? Oh, wait. Knot binding? Yeah, I guess it's pretty similar. Like the A is kind of soft. Oh, I'm so sick of YouTube Studio giving me like, here's your weekly recap. I don't give a damn. I thought someone commented on a YouTube video of mine or something. Because usually that would be the only time I ever got like a notification from YouTube Studio, is if that happened. But now all of a sudden, YouTube wants to give you these stupid weekly recaps and it gets you all excited. Like, don't, dang it, like YouTube Studio, don't do that to me. Don't give me hope. Let me see. Oh, but welcome in, Yuli. I hope I'm saying your name right, but welcome on in. We're working on some little animals for this like little scenery we're making. We're actually working on her dog Bear right now. So I'm making his little eyeball. Probably after this I need to make like a cute little pink tongue for him so he's got like his little tongue out. At first I was gonna make him sitting up, but I think we might make him sit down, I think. She said he would flop on his side a lot. So I think we're gonna have him like lay down, because we're gonna also have a bench. Uh-oh, this is getting tangled at the end. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Oh, you can call me Michaela. Hope I said that right? Oh no, so yours up, Developert Alert, how you doing? In this little doggy made, and let me see, I think that's all I need to embroider here with the brown, so I'm gonna switch to pink for... Do I got any pink? Oh, I got some pink over there, perfect. Yeah, I felt like the little closed eyes would be so much cuter. You guys can kind of see that. Okay, so it's actually technically a knitting technique. I know, but it's like, it looks so strange. Like the having to loop so many times on your finger and you're only like working as like the one knitting needle technique. I know, like, we all joke about like needing like the what, 3 to 4. I think what's like the maximum amount of knitting needles you can work with? Because I know when you work like in the round, you have like need more than one knitting needle. And people like people get like scared about that, like, and they're like, nah. How about you try the one knitting needle technique? Ooh, currently slip stitching granny squares to make a cute bag. Ooh, what colors are the granny squares? I have seen some really cute ones. I actually do. I want to try making some mini crochet bags too this summer. Like, probably after we do all the spring, because I want to do like spring farm related things for spring and stuff. And I think for summer, I think it'd be kind of cute, like making like little, like tiny little fashion bags. I think that'd be kind of cute. Like, I've been seeing some really cute, like the Starburst one. That one's my favorite granny square because you can make it look like a flower. You can make it look like a daisy, a sunflower, any other flower. Let me see. Oh, don't go play my favorite anime guessing game. Is it anime or is it hentai? Some anime really love making that a tight line. I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess more. Every hentai is anime, but not every anime is hentai. I don't know. Wait, is there hentai without it being an anime? Like, oh, please do not tell me there's live action hentai. Please, no. Oh god, that'd be disturbing as hell. I know, yeah, the sunburst. Oh, it's called sunburst. Oh, I've been calling it starburst. I've been calling it wrong. Okay, I gotta remember it's sunburst. Yeah, because I remember the original one they showed. It's like more looks like a little sun. My faith for humanity has just dropped like by a lot. No, there's live action. I think no. Oh, well, let's hope the actors get paid well. Cause my God, imagine you get no one in life for that. Oh god, no. Oh. Okay, thankfully I'm not the only one. There's an Evil Eye Sunburst that's a fawn color with fawn color background. And I called it Starburst at first. I could have swore I heard it called Starburst somewhere. To be fair though, Sunburst and Starburst do sound like very, very similar. I like how maybe she's like, imagine like given the current topic, I'd rather not. Yeah, that was like, oh my goodness. I was thinking like, at least there's not that, and it turns out there is. Like, oh. Oh god. I wouldn't like, imagine that's your life's legacy. Ah. Okay, I wonder how many times I gotta embroider this to be thick enough to be a tongue. Well, we don't want it too thin, then it's gonna look like a snake's tongue, and that would be creepy, right? No, dogs have big, fat, slobbery tongues, so we gotta make sure to make it nice and thick, so I gotta like embroider enough. You think? I think that's thick enough, okay. No, we're out of snake territory. Okay, then let me carefully... I need to do this like little middle piece right here that I didn't cover. Oh, perfect, okay. You gotta be careful because like the more you crochet or like embroider in one spot with yarn on crochet, the harder it gets for the needle to go through, and it gets so gosh darn frustrating. It gets to the point where I actually need pliers just to take my needle out because it gets so stuck. Oh my god, yeah, wait, Brandy! It's so actually, technically, the Starburst and Sunburst, so it's actually kind of one and the same. I don't know why my brain just like completely went over that, because like, isn't the star just isn't the sun just a star anyway? And I'm like, it is! Oh my god, so actually it's like the names are technically the same. Isn't that crazy? So we'll just call it its other fancier name or something. There we go. Now he's got a little tongue. Oh god, he actually looks like a bear right here. It's so cute. I think I made it a little bit too fat. There we go. Yeah, he's got a little tongue out. I might I think what I'll do is I'll probably get a teensiest bit of darker pink and like paint it on there with some of this watercolor. Oh no, there's multiple hub channels known for it. Oh, why? Oh, that is sad. Let me see, I steam blocked for the first time and made them so soft. I think like most fibers I think can take steam, right? Because I know like you can't really iron some stuff. Let's see, okay, so those are acrylic. Oh no, I just realized I did only 2 double crochets and not 3. Oh, that's like the worst, especially if it's like several rows away. Oh, I'm guessing this is like an already finished product too, so you can't go back. So you have to hope that nobody notices it. Of course they invest a good CGI in for something like that. Oh my god, because there would be like some things where like I would love for them to remake Animorphs nowadays that the CGI is good, but like sadly no one's attempted to do it. I'm kind of mad, but because like the CGI in the 90s was, oh my god, like abysmal, man. Not to mention the costuming was like, I remember being so mad they made Visser 3 because he's an Andalite. They made him, he looked so much like a blue version of the Grinch basically. And it was just so ridiculous. And it's just like, ah. So that's where all the CGI, all the good CGI is going. Wait, I want it a lot. Wait, that genre. Oh, wait, no, what, the one above it. I'll use that a lot too. I won't judge, but I've been afraid to like steam block it because I was afraid it would melt. Actually, surprisingly, I need to find somewhere that actually has like. Do they have like very thin acrylic yarn or like acrylic thread? Is that a thing? I actually kind of want to start making flowers with that now because I have noticed that even with the embroidery floss, like there's still like the slightest bit of fuzziness on the edge, but I can't hold it over a candle to fix it back up because I found a cool thing with acrylic yarn is that if you hold it over a candle, don't hold it too close because then you'll get these black little flecks of burnt. You gotta hold it up high enough where the little, you know, those little extra fuzzies on your crochet, they just disappear. They kind of melt. They do kind of melt into like the main base of your project. And it will change it. It will be like, it won't be so soft anymore. So I wouldn't really use this for like stuffed animals, but it's great though if you're doing like jewelry or something, because you're gonna want it stiff anyway. Because believe me, I've crocheted some flowers with the acrylic and it was just like a fuzzy mess. Like it looked horrible. And I'm like, oh, if I could just find like a thinner acrylic yarn, then I'll like, because all my embroidery floss is cotton, so I don't know what it is. Like even the cotton thread, they just get the slightest bit of fuzz on the edge and it bugs me. And there's like, the only way to kind of get rid of it for me is to like take my hot glue gun, like wipe off any excess glue and try to iron it. Cause I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll show you because I crocheted this with my newer. It looks great from far away, but I'll show you. Like you can see the fuzzies and it drives me nuts. And it's just so time consuming though to do it for every individual flower though. Let me configure video. Okay, we're gonna put the focus. Let me drag that to the side real quick and close this window. Okay. Let us go full. I want to see if you guys can see the fuzz, maybe? Can you see that? It doesn't look as much in real life. It doesn't look that bad on camera, but it looks bad in real life. Like, I could see a ton. Like, you can kind of see a little bit of it, right? But it's like everywhere on the angle, so it's like it doesn't look like it doesn't have like a clean edge. You can't see all of it on camera, I think because of the background. But yeah, it's like the only way I found to get rid of it to make it look nice and clean is to just do this. Actually, let me try it real quick. I thought, you know, going thinner would mean like no fuzzies, but apparently not. It depends on I guess what the thread or anything is made with. But I have to like wipe off all the glue. I kind of use the heat of the hot glue gun to kind of iron it back almost. But that gets like, because you gotta do it for every little petal though. That gets real time consuming. I don't mind it for like bigger things if I'm making like one project, but if I need to make a bunch of these though, it's like, the candle technique. I was so cool. I was like, oh, I want to try this now, but I don't have anything thinner though in acrylic. So now I'm on the hunt to see if there's anything such thing as acrylic thread. Because man, that was like magic. Like, cause I remember there was another person. It's actually funny because I learned it from another micro crochet artist on YouTube. They were crocheting with acrylic for their flower. And they're like, ah, I love using acrylic. I'm like, really? My flowers are always, the edges are always hella fuzzy if I crochet with acrylic. And then they showed the candle technique, and all the fuzzies disappeared. And I was just like, what? I've heard some people use lighters, but I think a lighter might be, I don't know, because you have to like balance the lighter in one hand and your project in the other one. I don't like that. I like how the candle, you can just like keep it there, and you can like use tweezers to kind of keep it up high, but make sure you have tweezers that have a good grip though, because you don't want to drop it into the candle, because then your project will be gone. There you go. See, now it looks a little bit cleaner, but that's gonna be like time consuming though. It's like, yeah, I get my yarn from the cheap dollar store. Like, yeah, see, now like the dollar store start selling like yarn. They didn't sell yarn when I was younger. I had to go freaking Hobby Lobby and shit, and that place is expensive now. And we had a Michaels as well, but for some reason our Michaels was like a yarn desert. There were just never any good options, and I used to think Michaels yarn selection was just shit. Now it just turns out it's our Michaels, because I went to a Michaels in Alameda Island when me and Mr. Coffee lived in San Francisco, and oh my god, their yarn section was immaculate. Like, they had 3 different rows, and one had like almost a whole row of just nothing but Care and Simply Soft, because like for some reason our Michaels did not have every color of Care and Simply Soft. Actually, the section was so tiny. It was like maybe like this desk space wide. Like, it was just 2 rows of some of the Care and Simply Soft colors. They didn't have all of it. And I go to the Alameda one, the entire aisle was just Care and Simply Soft. I'm like, why can't our Michaels be like this? We were stuck with stinking Hobby Lobby. Let me see. Oh, yes, is the thing, but I'm not sure how thin it gets. Yeah, that's the thing. It might like not get that much thinner than how I already, because I already split my Care and Simply Soft to work with. That's like the thinnest I think it could probably go, unless there is like a fingering weight like acrylic that maybe it's multiple ply. Like, because I have found some acrylic yarns that are several ply, like they're very tiny. Like they'll have like 7 strands. It's still worsted weight, because usually the worsted weight I get would just be like, you know, it's just 4 strands. But if it's like maybe 6 or 7 strands, then it's gonna be even thinner when you take 1 strand out. I'll have to see. Oh, you guys have something called Smart Dollar, and it sells cheap acrylic, and then Linecraft and Spotlight is like Joann's and Michaels. See, the thing is, this is kind of thing that's kind of made me a little upset with Korea, is that there's really no there's like no box store or craft store really actually here, and I can't even seem to really find yarn stores. I know there are places in Seoul. However, like, there just seem to be really nothing for crafting here. There's a lot of stationery stores that I love, because I do love the stationery is really good here in Korea. But like crafting, I guess you have to just get most of your stuff off the internet. I hate that though, because like the colors are always a little off, right? You know, when you order on the internet, like they're not quite exactly how they look in the picture. So it's just like, it can be kind of annoying. Or you don't know the texture, like you can't feel it. It's just like so annoying. Yeah, oh, I love, they actually do sell yarn at Daiso, and the sad thing is, actually, the Daiso in Japan actually had a pretty good yarn selection, because it's all the same type of yarn, just a bunch of different colors, but the yarn in Korean Daiso, it's very different. It's, you'll have like 1 or 2 colors of this type of yarn, like a t-shirt yarn, then 1 or 2 colors of like this weird, like fuzzy yarn. Well, it's not weird, but you know what I mean? Like, they'll have like 3 different fuzzy yarns, and then they'll each only have like 1 or 2 colors each of that type of yarn. Like, so it's like a lot of mix matching. Like, there's no consistency, and it changes a lot. Well, you guys have Daiso here in Sydney, but I don't know where else. Is it, I guess I would assume it's gonna be like Japan Daiso, because America also had Daiso, but they're all the Japanese version. It seems like I haven't seen anywhere that might have the Korean version outside of Korea, because their products are different. However, though, the Korean Daiso does still sell some of the Japanese products, so I'll show you. So here's like, so if you see it in Japanese, this means it's like classic daiso, and if it's in Korean, this is like Korean daiso only. Like you would only find this, I think, in Korea. I got this one actually. This embroidery floss actually has more of a shine to it. Oh, this is one is more like matte. I like both actually, but they're both actually no. This is polyester and this is cotton. But they both kind of give a little bit of fuzziness to the edge when I crochet with it. So that's what I was trying to find, but I can't hold it up to flame though. Oh, to be fair, I don't know. Would polyester act the same as acrylic actually with heat? Because if this is polyester, I know cotton not do that with. This will just burst into flames if I try that, but I'm wondering, would polyester melt over a candle? I haven't tried it yet. I don't know. Do I have, let me see if I have another one that I didn't iron yet. Let me check. No, that one's a cotton one. Oh, we got this one. This one's really tiny. You know, we're gonna do an experimental stream. It's probably not a good idea. Oh wait, I got a second one right here. I got a second bigger one. Okay, I forgot I made 2 of those. Okay, let's try the bigger one. Where's my candle at? I'm just like eager to try this real quick. Like, oh, I miss daiso. Oh, did Italy ever have daiso? I know, daiso really is the best. I kind of wish they would just make an online store already and ship worldwide. That'd be awesome. Because it's like just such an amazing store. Where did I put my... Oh, here it is. Let's see. On your crochet, or on your Discord's crochet tips, I can't figure out what size needle I have. But it would be nice to have your opinion. Wait, what size needle? Oh, you mean like the crochet hook, or... Oh, or do you mean like what size needle do you need for your crochet work? Wait, hold on. Let me move that out of the way. Oh, wait, actually, better yet, it's actually probably if I open on my phone, because then I can zoom in a little bit better. Can't really see from here. Let's see that. Oh no, it's hard to determine. Oh, okay. You mean like how many to use with this one? Let me see. Where's my 1.4? Because it looks close-ish to my 1.4. Might be the same, maybe. Maybe a bit bigger. The problem is though it does change across like yarn brands. So yours is Susan Bates, but let me see what's the closest. It looks like you could probably work with probably a single strand with that one of like worsted weight yarn, or 2 to 3 strands of embroidery floss. Like, another thing to do is like you could always just like do trial of error, like just try different yarn weights with it and see what seems comfortable. Because when it starts to snag a lot, like it cuts in between your yarn, that means it's like your hook is too small for that strand of yarn. But I think that would be a single strand. That looks like it'd be too small for 2 strands. Because usually, let me see. I usually use, I think this one, well, even this one was actually a little bit small for 2 strands. Yeah, yours looks, see, this one says 1.5, but it's way bigger than a 1.5 compared to my Yarnology. But yeah, I'd give it a try, especially if you got embroidery floss right now. Try with 1 strand, see how it goes. Because if it's really difficult to get in your stitch, then probably the hook is probably too big, right? Especially if your tension's really tight. That's why you need like a very, very small hook, right? Because after you like crochet through, then your stitch is gonna be too small to go through, or like your stitches will look too loose. Like you'll have a lot, if you have a lot of see-through gaps by going through 1 strand, then add 1 more strand and see how that works. And if that still looks a bit too gappy for you, then add maybe another. But I think probably 2 to 3 would probably be just as much as you need. Oh, I melt the ends of my polyester yarn when I'm making plushies. Oh, let's give it a try, because then actually that would mean that the Korean brand embroidery floss would be the way to go to like, I should probably stack up on. It's really cheap. Yeah, because it's only $1. And they have, the only problem is they only have 2 different colors though. This is basically it. They just have this set and then this set. So color, at least they have 2 shades of pink and a very vibrant red. But you're not going to get like a lot of shade availability though. I kind of wish they had one of just white, because then white I could like stain for most of them, but they don't have like a solid white one though. Let me try this. Let's see how this works. I want to see if it does the same like it did with the acrylic, where they just kind of like start to disappear. Ooh! Oh my god, it's working! Yay, they're like disappearing! But yeah, you just need it like, maybe like this far. You don't want to get too close. You don't even need that much heat. You just need it like, just for it to get just warm up. Oh wow, those are just like... Oh my god, yay, no more having to iron these like little things. I don't mind doing my flat gun ironing for certain things that are bigger, but for like the little small things, it just gets like overwhelming. Yeah. Oh, sweet. I'm so happy this works. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely use the Korean brand from now on. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I want to see, will it work with the cotton one? Probably not. This one's the cotton one. I don't think it would though. Yeah, see, like nothing happens, like the fuzzies just stay. Alright, well I'll turn that, not turn off, like I'll turn, level up this candle, I'll put these back over here. Yeah, so look, apparently sadly the cotton didn't. But oh my god, I'm so happy that the, that one worked though, I'm really happy it did. That back over there. Okay, now let's work. Uh-oh. All my little doodads are getting all spread out. Oh, that makes me kind of glad I did crochet. I actually just recently finished crocheting the baby dress for my niece out of cotton. Just something so. That dress was so heavy. Oh my god. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, is there like lighter weight cotton to use? Because my goodness, that was so. That little dress was so heavy. But I don't know. I guess they can use it as a weighted blanket. She won't be able to escape. She won't be able to crawl away as quickly. That baby's gonna get swole. Oh my god, like, wait, Macy, have you seen like the funny, the toddler leg weights meme? Oh my god, that shit was hilarious. They joked about like, what's more dangerous than a baby like or more dangerous than a toddler who's never missed a day of, who's never missed leg day? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Also, I was gonna originally do color change for his tummy, but actually, I think I should actually felt it on instead, because I actually have some white felt that I can use. So I think I'm gonna do that instead for later. There. I think that'll look cuter actually, because I know I'll have like a fuzzy look to it, so he'll look more precious. And I can also like, I'll have like a little bit more control where to put it, and I don't have to like fiddle with yarn change. I keep forgetting I have a felting needle. So let's see, I think we're gonna just have him sprawled out, like kind of laying down, flopped on his belly. So I'm gonna just like make a long, just tube. That'll be him. I might put a bit more stitches in the middle part to make like a belly kinda. Let's see how to do this. I'll be using Rainbow by Hobby. It seems like the softest and lightweight, but I also haven't finished the dress I'm making, so I can't give a full review on it. But so far, it's the softest cotton I have worked with. Yeah, this was the, where'd it go? This is the last one I have. This was like the kind of cotton I worked with. It was just regular, it's basically like actually a bunch of cotton thread, which, oh yeah, one of the little, what do you call it? The little one I just tried to get the fuzzies to melt away. was actually made from this. Like, see, it's like a bunch of strands. I definitely do not recommend this for anyone who wants to work with puff stitches because my god, was this a nightmare trying to make puff stitches with. Like, yeah, you definitely need to get like a regular, but like that's the thing is like I have cotton from, I think Michaels, that's just like regular worsted weight, 4-ply, and it's beautiful and works great with puff stitches. I never had trouble with it. But yeah, any yarn that has like a bunch of ply to it and it can be very loose like this, do not recommend for puff stitches. That was a nightmare. I was like, ugh. Because I kept like 1 or 2 strands would be loose out of the puff stitch and just make it look ugly. But I'm also currently working on, ooh, a stuffed bunny out of size 10 thread like that. Oh, that reminds me, I'm currently working on like fixing up the pattern for Petunia. That's what I got done so far. We actually are working on her head, what do you call her body right now? Uh-oh, she got like pencil shavings on her face. I was also writing down the pattern on a piece of paper when I was making this, but we got her head done. And where's her body at? We got like one little body in the making. Ooh, we don't want to get that in my coffee. That would not be good. But for anyone who doesn't know, Petunia, this is Petunia the bunny. And the problem is I kind of made the body and the, like, see the arms? They're just like noodle arms. I actually want to make cuter, smaller arms and actual like bunny legs. Like, see, I just like did like 2 little triangles for feet because I was trying to make this quickly. And I should have used just like, I want to actually make like actual bunny feet with like the little toe beans and stuff. So I'm gonna like kind of switch up the pattern a wee bit. And I'm thinking to make just Petunia herself a pattern for YouTube, like a free pattern for YouTube, and then the actual scenery itself, like everything together. That will be like a paid pattern. I think that's like a cool way to compromise. But what do you guys think about that? Like having, that way people can get a little bit of everything. Like have like one component of like the pattern be free as like for a video, right? Because I want to be able to make a bunch of crochet videos, but I also want to make paid patterns as well. And I don't want to like gatekeep everything to be a paid pattern. I thought like maybe that'd be a cool compromise. Like if it's like a component in something much bigger that takes a lot of time to work, that like a much larger pattern that would be too long for a YouTube video, than a paid PDF pattern on Etsy and Ravelry. Wait, oh my gosh, where do you sell the patterns? I have no patterns available to sell, unfortunately. I do have YouTube videos currently right now. Like I have this little, I have this bunny, so this is my only bunny available on my YouTube. It's like little Molong. But let me grab my YouTube real quick. And also our Discord has some patterns by me as well that I just haven't posted anywhere yet. Let me grab the link for that too. That's like a bunch of, I put mostly smaller things on that just because, you know, it's very text heavy for bigger things. So that's why I only put like like a small like cherry or something, or an ice cream. I think my daffodil flowers are on there, which I need to actually make that a video this year because I need to get all my flower patterns out. I have my cherry blossom. I just need to finish the rest of it, like how to, like what the leaves should look like, you know, what the size is, because usually I just freehand the leaves every time. I never write down to do them. I probably should do that. So let me quickly grab, where is it? Patterns by Coffee. Oopsie. Invite people, copy link. Okay, so here is the Discord. Hopefully it should take you to that exact channel, I think, right? Like, is that how it works when you click on the channel itself? I hope it takes you to that. If not, it's in the crochet category, kind of like just down below pattern testing, and it's got a little heart on it saying Patterns by Coffee, and that's me. That's like, also that's how to make this little gal too, like this like little, she's the more recent one. How to make her, she is on there. And let me grab my YouTube. So I don't have any paid patterns at the moment. Actually, this is my first, not my first time making a paid pattern. I had one a long time ago. I tried to make of like this cute little Japanese doll. But yikers, I did not like, I didn't really do a very good job probably explaining. Only like one person bought it. I mean, they complimented it, but I have no idea how that turned out. Like, were able to make it. Now I'm much more experienced with how to like write my patterns, how to explain myself. So now I want to actually finally get back into actually how to write, like writing my patterns and stuff, especially making a PDF. Now, because also now I have Canva. See, before it was really time consuming to make a really pretty PDF. But now we have Canva. Like, Canva makes things a lot quicker. Like, you have access to so many graphics and fonts, and it has, like, you know, the little positioning, you know, software. So that way you can make things nice and even. Because when I was trying to make patterns myself, like with PDF, I want my PDF to look nice. You know, so I always was, like, a little concerned about it. Like, oh, is this going to look nice or not? Let me see. Let me copy that. That one looked weird. There we go. Okay, there we go. Mostly you just look in videos. So some of my travel vlogs will be in there. And maybe some Mr. Coffee's cooking videos. But most of my crochet videos are in there. I got like a little key lime pie. I have... Where are they at? I don't have the I don't have the summer version yet. I probably do need to make another video of her. I have the Christmas version of her in there, where they got little Santa hats and hot cocoa, but I just free-handed the... Wait, no, I think I wrote that down in Discord. Did I? Hold on. I think I actually wrote down how to do their little accessory pieces. I thought I did. Let me go back up. Let's go all the way back up and let me see. Because if I have that, then I would actually love to, like, rewrite that down. Oh, never mind. I don't see it. I thought I did. Oh, I guess not. I swear I remember seeing somewhere where I wrote down how to make the accessories for the, like, gardening version one. Oh well. Oh well, it won't be too hard to freehand to get. It's just a little hat and a sunflower, really. Nothing too difficult I can't really remake. Oh, thank you, Craft Wife. I can't wait to finally officially start getting into making patterns. I just do too much, like, where I freehand and I don't write anything down, which is, like, it's so frustrating, right? Because I work better with no interruptions, but at the same time, though, I need to, like, write everything I do down. And the worst part is, a lot of times, when I do write something down, I'll only partially write things down. I found, like, here's the scraps of paper from when I made Petunia, right? Like, it's just, like, loose leaf, kind of a mess. I'm now trying to write it a lot cleaner. I found a cool way for me to kind of visualize a little bit easier is now I'm highlighting anything that's an increase. If it's an increase, I highlight it green. If it's a decrease, I highlight it pink. Technically red, but you know, they're just highlighters, so you're not gonna really have a red highlighter. And then I just put purple for when I just sew my ends, and then blue for when I need to leave a tail. Like little visual cues for myself. I don't know, would people like to see that in a pattern? I don't know if that would confuse people, because I know some people do it where they change their color text to mean color change. I don't think I was going to do the whole word was going to be in a color. I think I was just going to do like a little highlight, because I think you can do that in Canva too. You can do that in most PDF making things, where you can like highlight a sentence or something. I thought about that, like, would people like that? I think that was kind of cool, because right, like, because green is like you're adding on, right? And then red's like you're taking away, like subtracting. Because I'm like a super visual person, but yeah. And the sad part is I realized I could have swore I wrote down how to make the little tub. It's supposed to be like a galvanized tub. Probably need to stipple it with like more white paint though. So I think after like it dried, it kind of settled. So it doesn't look as galvanized anymore, but actually with the white gel pen might work. That might be better actually. But I remember writing it down though, so I don't know if that just random sheet of paper got lost. Because like, here's the ones for the carrots though, like the small carrot, big carrot, but nothing for the other stuff. Like, see, her rabbit ears were here, so I know this was it. So I think either a sheet is missing, or maybe I didn't write it down, but I could have swore I wrote it down, because I remember I made a little illustration of it though. I remember. But oh well. But yeah, I'm trying to get everything all written down, like in a like nice clean kind of way. And oh, I have Dallas the Derpy Duck written down. Does anyone remember? Wait, Maysheep, I think you were here, right? When I was making Dallas the Derpy Duck, like those bigger duck plushies that were for Mr. Coffee's coworker. Were you here when we were doing that? I forgot I wrote that down, so maybe I should make that also a video for spring. I know, right? Like, I'm thinking I have to like make new stuff, but I actually don't realize I have so much stuff I've written down that I just need to kind of patch up a little bit. And then just making a pattern. I don't have to really make anything new per se, at least for right now. I'm downly straight graphic design is my passion. That I know, right, that's actually one of the reasons why it's like I just don't want my patterns to look boring. You know what I mean? Like, because I have purchased some patterns where they did such a good job with where the outline and everything is really cute, not too overdone,
You wanna go
but
get some
cute,
coffee?
easy to read, but has almost like a touch of kawaii to it. And I love that. And then there's others where it's just like a big block of text and like New Times Roman font, and it's just like, I don't know why, I just have a hard time reading that. Also, who is it we just got a follow? But Anno fam, welcome on in, and thank you for the follow. Wait, maybe I was there? I have terrible memory. Oh, then I have some pictures on this phone. Hopefully, let's see if they'll jog your memory. The problem is I can't remember. It was from last spring though. But I feel like you've been here since last spring, I think. Oh yeah, it's a really smart. Thank you, Craft5. I'm actually wondering if that would be good maybe for us visual peeps. As like because right when you're like kind of reading, everything can kind of become monotonous. Like you need some kind of breakup in the monotony. Plus, I think that would add like a cuteness too, especially if I can get. Because actually, probably with Canva, I probably don't even have to actually highlight it. All I gotta do is give it like, put in a frame. Because I love, because the thing is, I never like using the highlight thing because the highlight thing is kind of always ugly. Like I hate sharp edges on boxes. I love rounded corners, and I could probably just like make a frame and just put the text on top. That would be so much cuter. Like, or make the text white inside the green box or something. That would probably be easier to read maybe. I don't know, but I just want to make it cute. But I still want to make like a printable version though, where everything is like simplified text. So I got to do that too. I need to make like print friendly version where it's all black and white, and then cute PDF version. So you gotta like make both. But I don't know, hopefully people would appreciate that. And see, oh, I also make the text itself colored. That's true, that's what I thought maybe. But I was wondering if that would maybe like confuse people, because some people have done that to represent like, oh, right now change it this color. And I didn't want people to think like I'm supposed to change the green right now. That's the only reason why I haven't thought to do that. But I think if I highlight it, then that might be more of a like, hey, this is a increase round. Hopefully. I don't know, just only because I've already seen that been used before for color. Because I've actually done that a few times in my patterns for my own little PDFs. I've like changed the font to the color. We'll have to see. I know how that font is horrible. It really is. It's hard to read. It looks elegant, but my god, it's like, if it's like a big old paragraph of it, I just have a hard time reading it. Let me find it real quick. It's down here somewhere. They were so cute though. I want to make one of these again, but these are bigger. Oh, here's some of the in-between pattern making. When I was making Petunia, actually. I remember writing it down though. And here she is before we like glued her onto the platform. Okay, where are you at, Dallas? You're down here somewhere. There they are. Do you remember this May Sheep? Dallas the Derpy Duck. He had like the little toasty bag. This was... Oh, this wasn't even spring. Never mind, this is February. Oh, was it that? Well, I guess it's almost spring. Actually, ooh, wait, hold on. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of Dallas the Derpy Duck. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. I thought I made this in March last year. But yeah, can you believe it? Tomorrow is Dallas the Derpy Duck's 1-year birthday. Maybe I should have Mr. Coffee tell his coworker tomorrow, tell him like, hey yo, you remember those crochet ducks my wife made? It's their birthday tomorrow. Throw him a little birthday party. Oh, it was? Oh, okay, dang it. I thought you were there already, like, because it feels like you've been here for so long though. Like, you feel like one of the OGs to me. Dang, but I can't believe it's already been a year. Let's see, I don't know what it is about New Times Roman, but it gets my dyslexic going hard. Ooh, you know what? What if actually some of the parts of dyslexia is just because of actually font being too hard to read actually for some people, right? Because I know people like dog on Comic Sans, but Comic Sans is so much easier to read in my opinion. Like with New Times Roman, there's just too much sharp edges going on, you know? Like I like soft round things, they're just so cute and easy to read. Oh, I think I have followed around from that time. I just haven't been able to catch streams for a while. Oh, and to kind of also be fair, Craft Wife, not too long after that, I had left to go see my family in like April for 2 weeks, and then after that I did like a summer Korean class program for like 10 weeks, almost 3 months, and it was super intensive, so I hardly streamed during that time, and if I did, it was like a completely different time, and it was like only for like 1 hour. Uh-oh, something got a little... These should not be overlapping. Let me put that back down. Let me see. Ah, the only problem is though that the hat's stuck on there though. It's like glued on. So the duck would have to like wear two hats, or there's really no room on the other side of his head either. Actually, the bucket hat kind of encapsulates their entire head. Oh, that'd been cute though if I made them like removable. But the thing is, she wanted them as keychains though. They're like, isn't it funny? They look like little stuffed animals, but they're basically keychains. And so it had to be glued on, or else it would have fallen off. It feels probably like a sit down, like little stuffed animal for a decoration that I could have totally did. I think that's when I just started doing. Hey, what'd you say? You okay?
Hello!
Oh, you gotta come closer so they can hear you. Mr. Coffee just came home, we were like out of breath. How cold was it today?
It's okay. 안녕 빡빡이들아.
Oh, did Buggy bug you again today? Oh, we saw that little waving duck emote. It's so cute. Honestly, yeah, because like that duck looks so similar to like Dallas the Derpy Doug. And the funny thing is I basically copied just a simple AliExpress, no brand name kind of like duck. Apparently these like little duck keychains are big on like things like wish.com, AliExpress, and they don't have like they're not just a brand name by a company. It just says cute like long neck duck with bucket hat or something. Like it just had a very basic name, and we just gave it a name, and we made 3 different versions. Well, they had 2 versions. They had the yellow one and a white one, and I made a 3rd yellow one that's a little bit lighter.
Box size is like this.
Oh, is that the toothpaste?
No. No, toothpaste is...
Oh, okay, because I remember you ordered toothpaste the other day. I'm like, damn, did I send one little tube of toothpaste in that big old box? Wait, what's in there though then? Well, to be fair, it had something else. So it was your cigarette machine? That big old box? Well, I mean, but even it had a wine opener in it, but even then, that's skinny. They could have put that in a smaller box.
Electric wine opener.
Actually, the funny thing, isn't it dangerous to put smaller things in a bigger box? Like they tend to rock around more or something? Let's see, oh, it also might be fun. I also notice having a good colored background instead of white helps me with documents. Exactly, like, see, I don't want really plain. I think the only time I would have, like, probably a white background would be, like, if I'm gonna have, like, some kind of, like, colored edging around the PDF. But I'm thinking, like, very, like, soft pastels, like, light pink, light green, like, pastel greens and yellows. I think as a background for the PDF would be so cute. Hey, what's up, J-Boy? How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while since you've been in here, but missed ya. We're just here trying to make little bear from Flutterbites. They're another streamer. We're making them their little commission. Let's see, we're making their dog bear. Wait, it was already time for a new upgrade for a new machine. Did your old one break?
Oh, I got it there.
Oh, that's smart. I was gonna say, it felt like just yesterday you got your new little e-cig machine.
It was only $7.
Oh, really?
The person who bought their brand several times.
Oh, so you got like a discount? Nice.
So I'm more making the loyal.
Yeah. These companies, they gotta make their smokers loyal.
Yeah, because it's.
I've been good,
$60.
Jay. I've been working on trying to make another petunia. Hopefully make it a video. And also a paid pattern. Oh, green is one of the best colors I've used. It's easier to read. I think of also, yeah, Dusty Rose. That's like one of my favorite one, like blushy colors. Yeah, and I remember there were some PDFs that were like a really nice pastel yellow. I really like those too. Like they're just like so much better on your eyes.
Did you text here?
Hmm?
Text her?
Oh, not yet. But it said I have till March, so I'm gonna text
No,
her.
you gotta text her to meet her. She will come here.
I'm gonna make it for. Oh, I'm actually kind of glad I did because I didn't know we were gonna go to the mall on Thursday.
Probably that not working first.
Oh, I think Friday would be good if she's available Friday. Oh shoot, really?
Yeah.
Well then I guess tomorrow. Tomorrow?
Yeah, it's till 12, so you have some time.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was gonna text her later tonight because I didn't know when would be a good
She will not
day.
answer. You gotta text her before 6.
Oh really? Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's already 6. Well, if I text her now, then she'll see it tomorrow. Then I'll just put. Should I put next Monday then? That might be better actually.
You're gonna. It's not like that.
Oh.
You gotta arrange with her.
Oh, okay. Then let me send a quick text. Should I say Pusukshi? That's their name, right? Kwan Pusuk. Or
You don't need to
Pusuknin?
say-
Or should I say Pusuknin?
You don't need to say her name.
Oh.
You don't want to say your name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like a soft buttery yellow. Yeah, it really is such a cute color. Yeah, it seems like any kind of like nice soft yellows, greens, and pinks seem to work best. Maybe some purples too, but I feel like if it goes like too dark, it probably has to be like a super pale purple, like a very light lavender or lilac. Let me see. Oh no, 2 of the best actors in the animated Batman series passed away last year. I know like so many like really famous people I like have also passed away. It was really sad when I found out that Bill Paxton passed away, because you know everyone talked about Philip Seymour Hoffman passing away, but also no one really talked about Bill Paxton, unfortunately, because everyone remembers like, you know, Philip Seymour Hoffman Philip Seymour Hoffman as Dusty from Twister, and it's kind of funny because Bill basically played a guy named Bill in Twister. But yeah, I had no idea he had passed away. It's really sad. So Kevin Conroy and Arlene Sorkin, but yeah, I'm gonna guess I guess they're getting kind of old. It seems like a lot of my favorite people, also like favorite artists from the 80s, are passing away, because you know they're all now in their like late 50s, 60s, early 70s, depending on when they started. Because some bands, you know, they started in the 70s, and like other bands started like mid to late 80s. And especially like if they partied a bit too hard in those days, they're not gonna like, you know, live as long, unfortunately. Let me write a quick message to this person to make a meetup. They check since I registered as a business, they kind of check up every once in a while to like make sure you're like a real person. I guess they're trying to weed out any like fake businesses or something. Oh, should I say copy and crochet입니다? Like that? 재방문? Wait, what is that? Oh, 재방문 시간, right?
probably because we didn't sell any.
Hmm.
Suspicious. And
Yeah.
so that Korean 안 사. American 사. 사.
Oh, I was gonna say because of class, I have not been very active in making product 상품, right? 상품. So I should put 재방문 시간 언제예요? Like that, or how to say?
방문 시간. You gotta tell her.
Yeah, to arrange, right?
8 time, like from 9 to let's say 7.
Hmm. Wait, 저 위해 재방문 시간 11. Ah, wait, she. 9시 2시. 응. Oh, so she's like one of the OG Harley Quinn voices.
I mean, when it's 8.
Oh, what's next Monday? Let me see real quick the calendar. No, I don't care about allowing notifications. Come on, just show me the dates. It's fun. Yeah. Ah, I just like knocked everything over here. There we go. Wait, how many did I crochet? Yeah. I guess 7 will be good. I don't want to do 6, that might be too small. But I think 8 would be too big. Good. Oh, that's good to put like my name actually. Yeah, it should be like be like, what the hell's coffee and crochet? Well, I would think they would probably at least show the. It shows like the business name too, right, on their list, I guess. Oh, how outlandish would I be to crochet a shawl using sewing thread? Asking for a friend? Oh dear, that would take bloody forever. There's actually someone who's doing a micro crochet but human size blanket of doing micro granny squares. The absolute insanity. I think they got it actually at a lap blanket size right now, but I think they want to make it full size for a bed. And I'm like, oh, you saw that? Yeah, it's like insane. That would have to be like a couple years long project, or that would have to be like this only project you have to work on. And the problem is my ADHD would never, I would want to move on to a different project as soon as possible. That's actually one of the reasons why I really like amigurumi actually, is because they don't take too long to finish. And even then, you're always working on different little parts. Because actually, sometimes that's why I never really did blankets. Like the monotony would get too boring after a while. And that also, what do you call it? I was getting carpal tunnel from crocheting too fast. Because, you know, you obviously crochet much faster when you work on bigger things than versus smaller things. And so actually doing smaller amigurumi kind of saved me. I guess like more amigurumi in general, but I would crochet kind of fast for bigger amigurumi. Like when I was doing those big ducks earlier last year, I was actually it felt like my carpal tunnel was coming back almost. Oh really? He was working on like for 2 different people with the He-Man series? That sucks. I know it's always sad when a voice actor passes away, because right, like it's always hard to replace them. You just get attached to how like one character sounds, so they just don't sound the same when it's a different person. Like I feel like my hands would fall off. Size 10 thread kills my hands at times. Oh man, imagine making that for a whole entire shawl though. And I guess it's one of the hopefully good things it can make. Like on one hand, it seems like AI voice sucks actually, because then it's scary because it seems like they're just gonna completely get rid of voice actors. But at the same time, if they could like preserve someone who's passed away voice, and like that would mean they would be able to like, I think that's the one thing I would actually be okay with them using, is that maybe if a beloved voice actor sadly, either maybe they had throat cancer and lost their voice, or well, I don't know, like that would suck if they're still alive though, because then it's like, unless they still compensate them or something, like if they get paid a normal wage as if they were still employed, that would probably work. But like maybe for someone beloved who passed away that people just don't want to change the voice for that specific character, I think that's the only time I think AI voice could like come in handy. But I don't like the thought of them like getting rid of like right now alive characters, like stealing their voice. Like oof, that's just nasty. And that's the only scary part, because you know corporations are gonna do like little greedy things like that. But I think that could be nice though for maybe people who've passed away, and maybe. But the problem is though, like right, no corporation's gonna really want to do this. But like, if that voice actor maybe still has living family, like give them like a contribution, I think, if they're still using their voice with AI. That would be like the only reason why I haven't started it. Yeah, that would just take bloody forever doing an entire shawl with thread. Oof. Even I don't even work with thread really, because I work with a split yarn. This is different, because this is like nice and soft. Yeah, I mean Max has the Batman entire animated series, so yeah. Right, like if people don't want to completely, like if their people are like really don't want the voice to change, if they have the ability to like make that person's voice come alive again through AI, because I've seen them do it through singing. Like it's actually funny, like someone did what's his name, shoot, what's the singer's name? They made him do Cupid. It's funny, they made, like, so he's singing in Korean. Oh, Bruno Mars. Yeah, they made Bruno Mars sing Cupid, and it's actually pretty good. Like I would have thought that was actually Bruno Mars singing right there, and they made him sing in a completely different language, and they made it sound so natural. The only problem is though is Bruno Mars is a living person though right now still, so I don't know how that would work out legally, you know. Thankfully right now it's just like a little fun YouTube video, so I don't think they're making any money off it. But like, oh, that would be so nice though for like, you know, actors. And the thing is, they you know, like they could probably do this for like voice actors that have been long gone, as long as there's like, I think, media that they can feed into like the AI machine to learn from it. So I guess it just wouldn't work for anyone who was a funny voice actor, I guess, before media was recorded. But then again, we wouldn't really know of them, would we really? But like, that'd be kind of nice, like anyone who was like a really great voice actor like back in the old days. But yeah, the legality about, you know, about it is a little, you know, that's the only problem, the little, you know, like how would we work out legal wise? Because someone would deserve compensation for it. Like I don't like the idea of a company getting away with using someone's voice and then that person like not getting compensation for that. I know, right? Corporations taking advantage of people to make money. No, that never happened. I know, right? Exactly. It's like, like I think I remember hearing the guy who did Geralt's voice talking about that. Like that would be awful if they like stole his voice, right? Because like, oof, the fact that a corporation could do that, like steal somebody's voice, like that should be just downright illegal in my opinion. Oh, I think I saw that. Was it when they were doing like the funny, like in-game chats or something? And it looked like the presidents were talking, and it sounded so real, right? I think what was it like, Call of Duty chats or something? I remember like they were playing a game. I think one of them might have even been Fortnite. It was hilarious though. But also kind of scary. They can just like copy someone's voice so easily like that. Oh man, they're even after Mr. Beast too. And then there's another little downside to also like the AI voice, you know, taking people's voices now. Now there's like that new phone scam where they just need a couple seconds of you speaking, and they can like steal your voice, and they make a really looks very real, like of them saying like that you've been kidnapped for ransom or something, and they send it to your parents, and it's like it sounds like you talking. So I think if anyone ever gets one of those calls, call the loved ones first. And just check in with them, because like yeah, and also it was funny too because these would be happening to like regular schmegular people, and it's just like what, we ain't got no money, what the hell you kidnapping me for, like kind of dealio, right? Like they just be choosing random people. That's still scary how they can do that though. Actually, it makes me think like, because the problem is now I don't know if there's a way to detect if something's been AI created. I feel like they should do that. There should be some kind of way, some kind of software that can detect if something is like a legit recording versus if it was made through AI. We need something like, I don't know if there is something like that because I don't really know much about it, but if there is something like that, because you know, like imagine like that would mean any like recording you do, like you know when you need evidence, that makes a lot of evidence go out the window now if everything's like, if all this stuff unable to determine what's real and what's AI generated. Oh yeah, I know who Mr. Beast is. So yeah, I think everyone knows who Mr. Beast is, but I don't really watch any of his videos though. It's just not my vibe really. It's like too something like too much like what 12-year-olds like to watch really. Like they like the energy, like it's all too much like Mr. like how to describe it? There's like a YouTube personality that kids really love, but I'm just like, oh, it's too much energy for me, man. I need something more mellow. But yeah, I'm just like, I more like watch crafty YouTubers, you know, more. I guess Michelle McDaniel though, she's not really like, she gets chaotic sometimes, but it's like a different energy though. I think it's because of the challenges. I never like challenge YouTubers, you know what I mean? I don't, as in I don't like them, but it's just like, it's just not, I'm just not interested in it really. Like I don't really find, oh dang, 200 million? Good grief. I guess that's why they call him the richest YouTuber. But, what do you call it? Like, even, like, I like, like Laserbeam when I was watching like Fortnite stuff. I never liked their challenges videos because I always got kind of bored by those. I just liked watching like the gameplay, like in a regular. I don't really want to watch creative stuff. I don't want to watch, by creative I mean like the creative mode in Fortnite. Like like I'm not really for all that stuff. I'm more just like watching like the PvP, you know, player versus player kind of pub kind of game. Uh-oh, this one's missing one. It's something somewhere. Oh well. Maybe I skipped a stitch? Yeah, I'd be like, I watch video games on YouTube and arts and crafts on Twitch like a normal person. I know, right? You just like completely oh yeah, I know Comic Chris. I found her from her like those cute toddler, like what a toddler does, or 4-year-old videos with like the little 2 Russian kids. I do like Comic Chris though, like her stuff's funny. Let me see. I'm trying to see where I messed up. Yeah, I'm like short a stitch for some reason. I don't know what I did. Let me check the previous round. Oh. Okay, let me just do the entire round. I messed up somewhere. I don't see it visually, but I messed up somewhere. Let me see. Oh, maybe this one. This one looked like it wasn't crocheted into, so maybe I skipped a stitch like early on. Okay, let's see if this works real quick. I gotta count. Shoot. Oh, I hate when my hook does that, where it like just like slips off. Okay, let me see. I can kind of determine from here if it's still a shorter stitch or not. 1, 2. Yep, it still is. I don't know what the heck. That is so bizarre. Oh well, I'm gonna just sneak an extra one in then. Oh, I missed the Pokemon. Oh well. At least he caught it though. I have one YouTube for documentaries, cozy ambient. Oh, I have I have a cozy ambience playlist actually. I love Cozy Autumn. Their videos are just so perfect, and I think it's because they don't have any music. I think maybe some of the holiday ones might have some music in the background, but usually I like the ones that don't have music in the background. It's just more like the sounds itself, of like a crackling fire or the rain. Because I think the music might distract me a bit too much, but just like the sounds itself, like the sound of nature, or like the ambience of the cozy room. Oh, I love it. My favorite one was like their like summer kitchen one. It's like an old one too, and it has like, it's like a summer cottage kitchen, so it looks very old-fashioned. Looks like a little village from like the old like medieval times. One YouTube for craft channels, and then Twitch is a mix of gamers and some crafters that I found so far. Oh, speaking of documentaries, I watch a lot of true crime on my YouTube. I love like Eleanor Neal. I love Stephanie Sue. But Stephanie Sue has multiple channels. She's got one. I think the one actually called Stephanie Sue is more like drama and stuff, like drama related to in like Korea. but then like their one called Rotten Mango, that one's actually true crime. It's actually quite funny, the stark difference between your two channels. One's like, ooh, gossipy tea and drama, and the other one's like very, very dark cases, and ooh, like it's like crazy the difference. I don't know what I did to mess up this count, but oh well. I'm just gonna leave it as is because it kind of doesn't really matter because I'm just like making a body. I'm not like writing a pattern or anything. See, if I was writing a pattern, that would be concerned if it was like off count. Because that's the problem also when you do pattern making, right? You have to like keep going over and over again to make sure the count is exact every time you do it. Or if you have like a problem, you gotta find out what the problem is because you need the count to match, or else if someone tries crocheting it, they're gonna think they're doing something wrong when it's really just a flaw in the pattern. Ah, there's some shorts, but I forgot the name of one where the episodes of Ghost Girl cartoon type. Oh, there's actually a lot of like cute animation like shorts now that have come out. My favorite one is the one like You Don't Sound Russian. If anyone knows that one, where it's like some people have made different like little animations for it. It's so creepy. Let me see, what was the name? It was actually a sound clip from another YouTube that does like cool, like I don't know how to call it, creepy pasta per se. Let me see. It's so creepy though. And here's a reenactment. This was how I found it actually. I love this like little reenactment. Like her thing is totally on par. Let me send in the chat real quick. That one's not the animated one. Let me see if I can find the animation I found. Okay, this one's not a short, it's actually a video. This is my favorite animation of it. But it's from the Magnus archives. I actually kind of want to listen to the entire thing. The problem is though, someone said the same thing. It's like, if I listen to the Magnus files, I will be terrified. I can't sleep at night. And I'm actually thinking like, yeah, that's how spooky they are. They're really good with how they do it though. Oh, I'm subscribed to Cozy Rain. Let's see. I watched New Bliss. Okay, that one I'm not quite sure. White Noise Tranquility sounds a little bit familiar, so I might be subscribed to them. I'm not positive. New Bliss is a new one for me though. But yeah, I'm also subscribed to Cozy Rain. You gotta be careful though. Unfortunately, it seems like there's a few out there where I can tell the difference now, where they actually AI generate the scenery. It's crazy. Cause like, I just saw that in someone's comments talking about that, I think in like Autumn Cozy, because that's the problem is YouTube was actually snagging, funny enough, they actually snagged the real creators and not the actual AI generating creators. Like, it's so bizarre. Why is it when these companies like they go after like, oh, you're just making this like non-original content, it's like instead of going after the people making the fake content, they go after the real deal. Like, and they had to show that, you know, they had to show the video of their step-by-step process, because some of these people were actually using their own images of their cats, thankfully, and that kind of saved their butt to show that like, hey, no, this is my original content. And it's just like, oof. Really, I don't see any watermarks so far, but what I can tell though is when I look at the scenery, and then when you start looking at the details, especially stuff in the corner, you're like, what the hell is that supposed to be? And it's like kind of unidentifiable, and like things look a little strange. Like the center, like I think they're using a mix though, because I think they are using, I don't think they're perfectly making everything out of AI. I think they're using a mix of like the scenery itself, like the background, the non-movable parts is probably AI generate, and then they go and I don't know how they work with like 3D Blender programs, but like, can you purchase like 3D objects, I guess, through that stuff? Like, do they have a shop for that? Like, like the couch will look perfect, and some items will look perfect, and then everything else has this like really strange, it looks kind of like what it's supposed to be, but then it's like, it's also like unidentifiable. It's kind of strange. And when I look at that, and then when I see the videos of where you can identify everything in the picture, that's how I know it's a solid, like, real deal. And Cozy Rain's been one of them people. Cozy Rain and Autumn Cozy, like, they definitely make their thing from scratch. Like, you can tell, like, every little detail is perfectly clear. It's actually sad because one of the ones I say that I actually really like the scenery of is sadly AI generated. And definitely the rain is real. Like, so it's like a weird, I don't think it's fully AI generated. Like, they probably still have to layer in the program, but maybe they're trying to save money by, like, just AI generating, like, the non-movable background parts instead. Because I don't know how it works. I don't know if they purchase... Do you purchase the 3D objects and then you layer it yourself in your, like, video editing program? Because I don't think they're going out and making every single 3D object by themselves from scratch. That would take forever. Though, because Autumn Cozy starts saying they're actually getting into that now. So they must have been buying it from somewhere, like Gumtree or something. Oh no, that's just their YouTube name, Autumn Cozy, that little ambience videos I like. But some of them are sadly AI generated, but Autumn Cozy's the real deal. Oh, okay, White Noise I think I am subscribed to. White Noise and Nubliss have their moments where it's not high quality, but they do have good ones that I like. I assume it's a form of Photoshop and copyright free images from the internet. Oh, that's true, yeah, because they all have the same style, you know what I mean? Like, the art style of these objects look the same. Like, exactly the same. They don't really have, like, their own different flavor, so I think they're purchasable items. Like, kind of like it's like a little item store or something. You can buy all these, like, 3D objects you can, like, play around with. And it's, like, kind of cool. Because there's been times where I've seen, like, the same couch a few times. But I think if you're purchasing it, though, that's totally fine. Right? You, like, have the right to use it if you bought it. But it does seem like some people are, like... For the background part, yeah, they're, like, using... I guess instead of purchasing a background, they're actually going out of their way and, like... Because actually now I notice that, like, things like Autumn Cozy, they kind of construct their entire background from scratch, actually. So I actually noticed the backgrounds are much more cohesive with the individual, like, animated objects. While the AI-generated ones have a slight different, like the 3D objects kind of stand out almost because, like, the AI-generated thing has a different, like, they'll have, like, a different, like, art style almost sometimes. But with the ones where it's completely constructed from scratch, they all match, like, the same style. But I kind of like that, though. It's, like, kind of nice consistency. It's so cute. It's kind of like The Sims, almost. Like, it looks like they made a house from The Sims. And it's like, I'm like, where to get a program like this? I want, but it's probably expensive. Like, having to buy every piece of wall, every little object detail. But oh my god, I'd probably have a heyday playing around with that, honestly. I think I got in the wrong business. I probably should have gotten into that, into the... an ambience business on YouTube, because if it's like that, if it's kind of like to kind of play like The Sims, oh, that would have been so much fun. The problem is that it's probably a little bit more high-tech than that, I bet. I don't know. I want to see, I hope someone makes a video of, like, how they do their process, or maybe someone already has a video out showing it, because that would be kind of cool, actually. See, ooh, I have one I follow called Little Rain Chill, and it gives, like, very gothic decor, but the rain sounds are so nice. Yeah, I'll say even though for, like, the AI generated ones, the sounds are still good, so I guess they're at least purchasing that, so it's not, like, fully AI generated at least. Because, like, the rain and stuff looks legit. The rain, the smoke from the coffee, because actually the smoke from the coffee cups looks the same too as the legit ones too, so they are, like, at least, so they're not, like, fully... They're, like, half-assing it, I guess. That's probably the proper word. Like, they're kind of cutting corners, which still sucks, though. So I want... And I hate that the ones who actually have been nothing but diligent and true from the start, like, you know, making everything from scratch, are the ones getting, like, dinged by YouTube. Like, why?
Try one.
Hmm? Ooh, what's that?
Spice or not?
Hmm. Very good. Oh, 맛있어요. Where's this? 노당 통닭.
Maybe we can grab some coffee?
Do you want to go
Mr.
get
Coffee
some
got some
with me?
classic takeout. Classic Chinese takeout. Ooh, Ooh, Cat Bear, thank you for the follow. I'm dead. No, that's not because it's spicy. It's because I think they put white pepper on it. But it tastes perfect. Actually, this sign's okay if I just eat it slowly. Oh yeah, it's definitely a process. I think some actually have done the videos. Oh wait, Nublis has a video of their process, but it's like from 4 years ago. Oh, I'm gonna find out. I'm like so curious how the process works because like that'd be like a fun little side thing. But if it wasn't so expensive, I don't know if it is. It might not be expensive, but like I don't. They probably have package deals. They probably have bundles, probably. That's what I'm gonna feel like. It's gonna be kind of like The Sims in a sense, where like you have to buy bundles of like furniture. Maybe they have like a cafe bundle where you get all these like little cafe related like 3D objects. I wonder where they get them from. That's what I want to know. I want to know where they purchase these like little cute 3D items from. Because they are just all so perfect. I don't know if I'd be able to make my own 3D objects because I think you have to like make them in a 3D making software. Ooh, Cozy Rain's. Oh, I didn't see them. To be fair, I probably haven't gone very far back with Cozy Rain. I only discovered them maybe this year. Autumn Cozy I've known for like probably at least 2 years now. Oh, I miss this kind of chicken. My thing is when you go eat Chinese food in Korea, it's mostly jjajangmyeon and jjampo, so not like that typical, you know, American tasting kind of like Chinese food takeout. Like it's hard to find that here. But whenever we do find it, I love it. I think it's more because of the Chinese 5-spice. Oh, it's just such a beautiful blend. Isn't this Chinese food? It tastes like that typical American Chinese food takeout. Not exactly, but very, very similar. Because it doesn't taste like Korean red pepper like Yangnam chicken does. Oh, but it's good though. Not over me over here scrolling their channels to find out. Oh, that's the beauty of being on a computer, isn't it? I'm gonna assume you're on a computer. That's why like I never really watch Twitch that much on my phone because like it has to be like your one and only source of you have to give it all your attention. You can't really, even if it minimizes to a little video window on your phone, it's still annoying trying to do other stuff on your phone. But when you have a computer, especially a dual screen, I love it. Like I just have the Twitch stream completely taking over one monitor and the other monitor I can be like doing working or something. It's so nice. I also do that's the same with the ambience videos. I can actually have like little ambience video on the second monitor while I work on like anything on the I need to do on the computer on the first, like the main monitor. Try this one. Oh, it is very delish. Oh, this one tastes like kind of curry.
Yeah, it's yellow chicken.
Oh, that's why they call. Oh, is that why they call it yellow chicken? This is probably supposed to be the air quote plain one, but actually, I noticed a lot with Korean fried chicken. They kind of put some kind of curry. Actually, they put curry powder a lot in their batter. Oh, I thought that's why they call it yellow chicken, though. Like because they put curry. Like I thought that was like their signature thing. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, so Madoso likes this chicken too? Or he got sponsored by them? I love anything. Yeah. Actually, is this our first time having yellow chicken in Busan? I remember.
First time, but they said that here, this French is like even normal French fries. This is all beyond.
Oh, like so this particular location is a good one.
So I saw a review, like some guy in Haeundae have big chicken breast, but it's Korean. That's what he wrote.
But here, really good though. Yeah, because we used to get yellow chicken all the time back when we lived in Wonju. Oh, both on my phone and the computer. I actually need to get a second monitor here soon. I mean, honestly, like using your phone or like a tablet was kind of like the OG way of having like the air quote second monitor. I would do that, or I would do that with my phone. Actually, I'll be like watching something on my phone, or like I watch something on my tablet while doing something on my phone, or vice versa. Someone named Anderson, the original Four Horsemen at all just passed away. I've never seen it though, but I'm gonna assume it's probably a classic. Did you ever watch Four Horsemen?
Yeah.
Oh, how old is it? Like, when did it come out? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that is good. But Chinese Five Spice is just like the most heavenly magical blend anyone could have ever made. Like, they just work together so well. Oh, it's a wrestling fanfic. Oh, okay. Here I am thinking it's like a actual like a movie about the like apocalypse and the Four Horsemen.
Oh, I was thinking the Bible.
Oh, so Mr. Coffee's thinking of a completely different movie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I didn't know it was a wrestling thing. Oh, really, Craft? Yes! Oh, that's actually what my husband said I should do too. He's the one who got me into streaming. Though originally he was gonna he was like, oh, you should play games, you're funny to watch gaming. However, my game streams didn't get very many views, but my crochet streams would get way more views, and we're like, how about we just do mostly full-time crochet? Now I do at least one gaming video per week now, which will be this Friday. We will be doing Fortnite this Friday just because I do need to level up my battle pass, but I'm hoping Drawing Fox will be available to play because they also play Fortnite, and maybe Chiquita as well. They're also another fellow crochet crafting streamer. They actually will crochet while they play Dead by Daylight because, you know, like the lobbies are so long when you're like waiting in between, so they actually crochet on their project when they're waiting, or if they died early in the game. Which I don't know why I just didn't do that actually when I was... Well, now I know why I did, because I didn't have enough... I only had one webcam at a time, so I wouldn't have had my face cam available. But we need to get a second one for streaming and settings, another one for chat. And granted, I have no idea when I'll actually start, but I think it's good, our goal for this year. Oh yes, and actually I kind of like the thing about if you do like a crochet stream, you don't really have to worry about having like everything at the highest setting per se. Just have like a decent webcam that makes everything kind of nice and clear. Like, I don't know how clear my thing is. I finally have autofocus turned off, and people said it got a little bit clearer, but I don't know if it's because the VPN might be making the quality a little bit less than it used to be. But I do want to get like eventually like a DSLR camera one day. I originally was going to get like a slightly better webcam to kind of like make up for it, but I'm like, oh, now that I got the autofocus turned off, I don't really need to worry about that. I can just now save up for a DSLR eventually. Oh, so it's like a fan fiction of like a bunch of guys in a group that wrestle. So hubby streams gaming stuff, but everyone keeps wanting to see what I'm making on his stream. Oh, that's so adorable. So I finally got me to agree. Oh, I tried once before, but I only had one camera too. Saying that's the one problem. That's why I got my PNG tuber, because I just didn't want to go out and buy a second webcam. The thing is, if I save up for a DSLR, then I can make this cam like a webcam or maybe a corgi cam when me and Mr. Coffee eventually get a corgi. That's our goal. But we're thinking we might wait until we move back to America, because we only have like 2 years left, and probably getting a dog now is probably not a good idea. Because I've never been on a plane with a dog, and I don't want to put them in the baggage area. Like, oh, I always get too worried about that kind of stuff. You hear too many sad stories of pets passing away down there, or something going wrong. So I'm more like, I want to find a... I guess you have to like, do you have to fly first class just to be able to take your pet with you in your seat? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I found one for about $40 and it's pretty decent from Red Dragon. They have recent release, but hubby is the tech guy, so he'll have to set up that thing up for me. Oh, and they probably know too what's pretty good. Mine is a 1944p Epco autofocus because it's a Korean brand. Like this is a thing. Well, yeah, it might be better to wait till the return. I'll have the same fear. Yeah, there was actually a sad story of a puppy that passed away. Granted, it was unfortunately, I think it was like a fox terrier. So it's like one of those dog breeds where unfortunately they just have, you know, trouble breathing. So it's like already the breed, it's just a mess itself. And yeah, they actually suffocated down there, and it's just like heartbreaking, right? You're like probably already kind of worried about your pet, and then when you land, just to find out that your puppy died. Oh, I would have sued, man. I would have. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I would absolutely be heartbroken. I just like, oh, I could not. So I want my puppy up there with me. I saw people were doing like the emotional support animal thing, but I think they may have cracked down on that. And I don't know if you have to like buy a special seat. I'm fine. I don't know if they have something where you could pay like extra if you're bringing a pet with you. I'd be totally fine with that. If you just pay like an extra fee. Yeah. Oh, I still stream. Oh, still doing the cross-stitch streamings. Dang, really? Let me see. That's what I was worried about, right? People ruined a good thing. So people were asking a note from a private doctor, but the animal was completely untrained. Yeah, see, that's the problem where people are bringing any old animal on board. I know, right? Yeah, people just abuse, right? Some people need to freaking stay alive. Oh yeah, people who like, ooh, I hear too many Karen stories about trained dog, guide dogs living. See, it makes my blood boil. Well, there's so many there's so many stories of someone like this Karen tries to steal someone's guide dog, where they try to like get the police, probably like, they stole my dog, kind of thing, like, right? Like their kid wants to pet the guide dog, and the person's like, OP's like, no. Karen tries to turn around and tries to get their dog taken away from them, like, ooh, it's sick. People like that, they need to have their whole brain rewired. They need a factory reset. And not even just like guide dogs, but there's like so many times where I hear where like, say the child of the house, like maybe like an older kid, like 11 or 12-year-old or a teen, takes out the family dog and they run into a Karen. There's been too many stories I heard where the Karen tries to get those dogs taken away because, you know, that person's not an adult, so they think they can kind of like fool the officer, and I'm just like, oh hell no. Which makes me scared, because like if me and Mr. Coffee have kids one day and they're walking the family dog, like, is that gonna happen? Like, how to prevent that? Like, we definitely need to have like some kind of like, I don't know, maybe they have like a lanyard with a picture of them and the dog together and like all the info. I don't know. You gotta like carry your legal papers to show that you own the freaking dog every time you go out, because there are some nasty, nasty people in this world. Wow, Karen. Well, that's another kind of sad thing actually about the whole Karen meme culture now. Now there's a bunch of young kids who, or young teens and young adults who, now when someone actually, they're doing something wrong and an adult comes out to tell them like, hey, can you knock that off? Now they get called a Karen. And there's people who, you know, wanted to like speak to a manager because it's something like their order legit got wrong, or maybe they're overcharged and they just want to talk to the manager, even if just to like ask nicely. They feel like a Karen now, which is kind of a sad byproduct of this. So you wouldn't really be a Karen, you'd just be like fighting for absolute justice, in my opinion. More she, like the Karen would get karma, how to say, like karmized? I don't know. Like they just get karma shot at them basically. Like they're gonna get karma back at them, you know? There should be like a cool word, how we can say it, like they just got karmanized or something, I don't know.
So at least you guys call parent name. Call that kind of person bug mama.
What's it in Korean?
Manchung.
Manchung?
Chung is bug, but usually when useless bug. Like mosquito, cockroach.
Oh, like vermin, right? Honestly, that's a great way to call people. Like they're absolutely vermin, because like they're not like, right, they're not like so evil that they're like, you know, serial killers and stuff or murderers, but at the same time they're such a low kind of vile kind of people that they're kind of like a pest, right? They're like a cockroach, right? Like it's just like they're not deadly, but they are sure as hell as freaking annoying on society, and they're troublemakers. Yo, imagine instead of just calling Karens, just call them cockroaches. Oh god, they will hate that. Ooh, not to mention actually, Craft Wife, like apparently it turns out a lot of Karens, turns out a lot of them were just trying to actually get stuff for free. Like now we've kind of cracked their code, right? Turns out a huge amount of them were really, especially, well, I don't know if it's everywhere, but it's mostly restaurants. A lot of people who are just Karens right off the bat for no reason. They're just trying to get free shit. And the problem is that spineless managers who promote that behavior with a bunch of free stuff, like they are rewarding the behavior. We need like a new era of like managers who are not gonna bend over backwards for that shit and actually kick these people out of their restaurant. They're so scared of the bad reviews and stuff, so they kind of try to like, oh my god, it's like the one things I love about Charlotte Dobray is when she's showing like a video of those kind of people, she takes us like, shh, here now, here's some cocoa melon. She pulls out her iPad. It's like, so it's like treating the Karen like a toddler having a tantrum. I love it. She's like, here now, here's some cocoa melon. Psh, please be quiet. Like it's so adorable. Like I love it. Like we should treat them like that. Maybe we should all start doing that. Anytime like a Karen's misbehaving in public, we should put on some cocoa melon. Like, oh, here's some cocoa melon. You know, please don't cry. Like, oh my god, I love it so much. But yeah, we gotta basically treat them like a freaking toddler. And also, isn't that like how some toddlers do? Like a little bit, like it's kind of like that's why some toddlers throw tantrums, is because they're trying to get what they want, right? They see the candy, they want the candy, the parent says no. They throw themselves on the ground, start thrashing around and crying until the parent says, okay, fine. Like some kids know to do that. I'll start getting out a pacifier and pass them out. Oh my god, exactly right. We gotta hit them where it hurts. We gotta humble them. That's true, yeah, they said misery loves company, and that's what they mean. It really is, actually. They really do. That's why I always thought, like, you know, like in the old, we were actually just talking about this yesterday, like popular people who have everything right, like they're good looking, they're fit, they come from a family with money, yet they have, for some reason, they feel like they have to be mean to like less fortunate kids or like people who are maybe not as good looking as them, right? Like they bully them, and you kind of think, why? Right? Like, shouldn't you be happy? You kind of got everything in life, don't you? Like, why are you not, like, that means they're truly not happy. Something is going on in their life that they are truly not happy people. And, right? Because happy people, genuinely happy people, don't try to make other people miserable, right? Like, they don't go out of their way to be mean for no reason. Like, so, I think that's something new comeback. I wish I could have said this in high school. It would have been beautiful. Be like, you don't seem very happy, you know? Like, is there something wrong, honey? You know, like, it's a little passive aggressive, but man, they must have really not been happy. And now that we know about almond moms, it kind of unfortunately does sadly make sense. I have heard of like these girls' moms are like really mean to them. Like they complain about their outfits, tell them like they're not doing their makeup right. They kind of force their daughters to kind of like live like how they want. They're like trying to live vicariously through their daughter. So it is kind of sad. Now I don't know about the jock guys. Like I don't know if their dad's trying to live vicariously through them. I don't know where they come from. They just might be like straight psychopath to me. Like it never made sense for me for like the good-looking jock to be an absolute bully. Like why? Like you are attractive, so you're able to pull girls. Like you're able to get lots of dates. You're like wouldn't you be happy? But you have like this untapped anger. You need to feel like you gotta like spread out on people. Like ugh. Let's see. Oh, I gotta go. But I wanted to ask if there was anyone who wanted to play. Who plays Cookie Run Overbreak, so I can add them when I get, and then we can get points. Wait, is it like a mobile game? I've never heard of Cookie Run Overbreak. Oh, Oven Break. I don't know why I read Overbreak.
Cookie Run?
Do you play Cookie Run?
I used to.
Oh, is it?
One.
Oh, he used to play the old one.
Yeah, the first.
The first one?
The company, well, I don't want to say what company, now there are so many workers they're not good at, like Karens.
Oh.
But the problem is, Korea also has advantage if you hire a certain amount of female, but those female like for Karen, young Karen, they're fucked up.
Really? That's crazy. Like, isn't it a game about cookies? Okay, so it's a mobile runner type game. Yeah, they weren't taught to appreciate what they have, and the love is their own. Like, and love is the only monetary thing for them, and money buys love in their world. Yeah, it's like really sad. Like, generally helping people where on this planet of its existence. I know, right? I guess it would be more like generally content people. Like, see, like I never feel like I should go out of my way and be mean to people, right? Like I'm kind of content with who I am, kind of deal, right? And the weird thing too is like even when I am, like maybe like something's happened in my life and I'm in a low, like I've still never felt the need to kind of go out and like be mean to people. But I think what it is though is that they see someone who's not at their status, right? Like who's not as popular as they are, not as good looking as they are, not as rich as they are, and they seem happy, and something about that triggers them. They're like, what? I have more than you. How dare you be happy? You should be sad. Like, I think that's like their way of thinking. Maybe not for every single one of them, but like that's definitely like probably like a mindset they have. They just can't stand it that other people are happy without all the stuff that they got. Oh, I even have the, ooh, that sounds yummy. Cheesecake cookie pillow. But then I don't know what happened and oh, you lost your account. Oh, I guess you had to make a new one though. I'll see you, Lemon Seed. Oh, the only person I feel like being mean to is my house self. I know, right? When you become an adult, now you're the one who scolds yourself. Like, I shouldn't stay up late. I need to go to bed early. Like that kind of stuff. Because I didn't realize it's already 7. Oh, Offie Stitch is on. Okay, it's muted, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, I definitely know the VPN's working because I'm getting an Ulta ad. Wait, let me first, because she's going to ask for pictures, so let me take a quick picture of these real quick to send when we go over and raid, because I can't believe it's 7 already. And hopefully the VPN won't mess up on us. Now we know to choose the San Jose one. That's one thing I kind of worry about is like, I'm hoping the other servers locations will, you know, eventually work again. Like I hope they're not gonna all stop working because I'm gonna cross my fingers for that. I had this VPN for a whole year. Actually a little over a year. I think it's like 15 months, I think. Because I gave like 3 months free, I believe. Wait, it's already 6 p.m. for you. Why are people still sending me work chats? Oh god, that sounds like Mr. Coffee, honestly. Like, Bach Boogie is always like freaking texting him and shit. To where it's like so annoying. Let me get the goat out. Actually, let me show the goat's good side. Okay, let's take a quick... picture of this. Where's my phone at? Oh, I'm gonna guess you're in the States, Craft Wife, because yeah, right, every time I stream, either the States or Canada, like that side of the world, all right, like you guys, it's like in the middle of the night for you when I stream. Actually, oh, you must be actually like, I guess Pacific, because, oof, because I usually don't stream this late, so normally it'd probably be like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. I think for Bullets, because they're over in a east, I think. Yeah. Oh, I need to, let me see where, I forgot how to make it look brighter. There we go. Let me put her in the little mix too. From YouTube. We are about to raid out though, but wait, I'll show you real quick what we worked on. We finished the little doggy's head today and we were like working on his body, but his body's gonna be kind of big, so that's gonna probably take me a while. But here is the little doggy's head. Actually, let me, do I still have the thing open? Yes, I do. Okay. Let me make the focus completely maxed out so you can see a little bit better. See the dog's little head, has little tongue sticking out. That's what we made today. Let me put it back down. Oh, the little thingies are so tiny on it. I kind of wish it would just let me put the number, but it won't let me type in the like little text space. It drives me absolute loony that they made it that way. But we're about to raid out. Oh, this I promised on YouTube. I guess it doesn't raid out though, because we're gonna raid another streamer on Twitch. There is a raid thing you can kind of do on YouTube, but it's kind of weird, and I haven't tried it yet. I think because there's not enough crochet streamers really on YouTube at the same time. Like there's just so many more on YouTube. Not YouTube, I mean on Twitch. Well, often Snitch is not a crocheter, she's an embroiderer. But right, it's kind of hard to find, probably especially people crafting at this time. Oh good, she was on the list so I don't have to type her name. Let me copy and paste my commands. I got them here, thankfully. Oops. There we go. Oh no, yeah, I was here before the stream waiting for the start and I went away and came back and now it's over. True, I know it's but I will be on Thursday, I think. Wait, what time do you think we're gonna go to the mall Thursday? Like what, like morning, right? Okay, so I should still be able to, I think I should still be able to stream afterwards, right? Okay, good, so I should be able to stream Thursday. Thursday and Friday,
We're going Friday.
oh wait, we're going Friday?
Friday morning.
Oh, because you said the first, didn't you? Isn't that Thursday? Oh, it is? I looked at my calendar wrong. Oh, maybe I saw the wrong... Maybe I was looking at the wrong month? But, what do you call it? Okay, so that's Friday we're going. Actually, that's better because I probably would be too tired to crochet afterward, but it's gonna be a gaming stream. Oh, that'd be nice, and I can just chill with Fortnite afterward. Hehe. But Thursday is a crochet stream, though. We're gonna continue working on this. What do you call it? And probably after we finish the dog, we're gonna start working on vegetation. So, like, more flowers. I did some flowers in the beginning, like these little tiny hibiscus flowers, but I need to start working on some bigger, because they did take a while to make. These are actually made with embroidery floss, so I had to use a smaller hook. I had to use my tulip, because that's like the only decent like micro crochet hook I have. It's like a 0.6 millimeter. But we're gonna probably work on some bushes. I also need to get the bench made up. I have like the slats made, but I gotta figure out how to put it together because I'm gonna make the railing. It's gonna be wire, but I'm gonna yarn wrap it first and then try to mold it. So I gotta figure out a way to like make them thick enough where they're not gonna like easily bend, because joy wire is kind of, you know, very flexible. I'm thinking maybe to use maybe 3 to 4, maybe 4 or 5 strands of the 0.5 millimeter, or maybe the 0.6 or 7 millimeter, depending on how thick I want the bench like arms to be. We'll have to see. But I gotta find a way how to make all that. Oh, I almost forgot to enter the text. Okay, that's the sub raid command if you're sub to the channel. And let me get our free raid command. There we go. Let me go ahead and copy my raid command real quick. I sometimes forget. And start raid, that way we can start like the countdown going. Did it not go through? Okay, there we go. Okay. So the click just didn't register. Yeah, she's doing some embroidery today. She's working on her big, I think her Legend of Zelda piece. I think. Or wait. I think it is? Yeah, she said stitching the big one, so I think it is Legend of Zelda. Alright, well, I'll see you guys on Thursday. And hopefully I'll make some progress on the Petunia pattern, because I really want to hopefully start filming that pretty soon. She's gonna be so cute. I can't wait to have her on the YouTube. I'm also thinking to include probably like cherry blossom patterns, like for this one. Because it's just like a simple, like free pattern. Kind of dealio, it's just like everyone can make one easy peasy. I'm thinking maybe make that a video, maybe a tulip one. I'm not sure. I might make also a carrot one, but it's gonna auto raid me on a little bit, so I'll see you guys later. Bye!